D&D is where it's at. D&D is everything joyous. Shizen, I forgot to do something. I need to write that down in my notes. Guys, when you want to do things, write down your notes. Also, this mouse, I have not figured it out yet. I changed my DPI somehow. I haven't bothered to get the software to change it, and so now I'm moving around way too fast, and I don't know what to do. Okay. Notes have been written. Ideas have been taken. Guys, unlike classic kicks, here's my thing about the classic kicks. Instantly, first and foremost, why are they myth? Okay? There's nothing like classic kicks. How are they mythological? Mysterious? Different? I don't know. That's not important. That's not why we're here. What we are here is to find the alchemist in the cavern. I don't know if we're even in the right spot. Guys, it really... I say guys. I really meant... What did I mean? I meant maybe y'all? I don't know. My brain's dead. Moral of the story is it feels weird to play Wizard 101, especially because I played some Marvel Rivals yesterday, if you caught yesterday's stream. I also then played some Marvel Rivals after stream. I know, crazy. Horrendous. And I played it with Goo and Ambi, and that was an absolute blast. That was wonderful, that was amazing, and that was absolutely terrific. I love me some Marvel Rivals. Well, I don't really know. I'm going to be honest here. I think I'm going to be playing some Marvel Rivals this stream. Is it my favorite game of all time? No. Do I like it a frickety-frackety frick ton? Yes. Would I love to go... Where am I going? I feel... Find the Alchemist in Caravana. Guys, I just literally can't read. Okay, we have to move my smoothie over here. Guys, okay, this... See, now the jacket... Okay, the honest truth is, guys, the jacket's great. It really is. The issue is, its top, it has a little neck thing that's rubbing against my hair because my hair's still wet. Why, guys? Well, I went to the gym. I went on a run. How did my run go? Well, as you can see from this, I'm kind of the goat. That's a gift that my sister got me for Christmas. She got me a shirt that says GOAT on it. Obviously, you know, as one would say, the greatest of all time. More importantly, however, as a runner, I have been known, I used to, you know, I did a lot of trail running in my day as a youth, dare I say, my whippersnapper days. And I did a lot of jumping from rock to rock, mountain to mountain, heap to heap, hype to hype. So, you know, go. People say it's not a double entendre, it's a triple entendre. So I don't actually think that's a triple entendre. I think that'd be more like something else. Okay, Hall of Secrets. Where in the... I'm sorry. Also, why... This is what's been going on. I don't have a mount. I was like, something felt... Look at this. Guys, all of a sudden we're actually moving at a normal speed. I knew something felt off. Something fell off, because I was going to say, I was like, wow, this game feels so much slower than Marvel Rivals. And yes, a turn-based game is technically slower than, you know... Is there floating? I'm not going to lie. I think I've literally never looked up here in my life. Because those feel new. Anyways, okay. We are going to in Istanbul. Istanbul. God, the puns will forever end me. Okay. How's my smoothie? It's okay. It's, what is it? It's raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, spinach, chard, and a bunch of other power greens. And then it's soy milk, a bit of water, blended in a NutriBullet, which I despise. Here's the thing, guys. So if you don't know what a NutriBullet is, a NutriBullet, it's, I don't know if it's the genre of blenders. In my head, a bullet is a genre of blender. A bullet is one where you put the crap in and it's like upside down. You put it and it goes, it's like a bullet. I think that's because it's like small and compact. It's great in terms of living in an apartment and you need things that are small and compact because counter space might as well be more expensive than gold. It's bad because the sealant, right? Or like you screw on from the bottom and that's where the liquid is. The liquid sometimes gets out and it's really annoying to clean. Really annoying to clean. And so I much prefer a regular blender, you know, where the blade's at the bottom and things at the top. I kind of want to get a big blender because I do use a blender a lot. A, I can make potato leek soup with it, which would be great and fun. Well, a regular blender, not this one. And then B, for a regular smoothie, I think I would really enjoy having a blender that's like, you know, a more appropriate size. Well, A, a more appropriate size because I always want to drink more smoothie than just this cup. Oh, wait, this is a great example. Guys, this is literally the container that like you blend in. You see here, these are the ridges, the thing screws in on, and then something fluid dynamics. I don't know. But What is this? It says max. I will admit, I always fill it past
Master,
max. So maybe that's on me.
Place. The ancient cats hid their darkest secrets here. Things
Do not
they
do.
wanted no one to ever know about.
Oh no, not their ancient secrets the cats didn't want to know about. They have hairballs. Why do cats get hairballs? That's actually kind of, I'm not gonna lie, that is honestly a kind of genius question by me. And don't worry guys, I know you are also now desperate to know, why do cats get hairballs? Cats get hairballs when they swallow hair while grooming themselves. Oh. Okay, you know, here's the thing. That makes sense. It makes sense, you know. It's kind of like, you know, you get a hair in your mouth and then it's like stuck and it's annoying when you get like a hair on your tongue. Sorry, okay. Tangent from that, but it completely connects. Guys, so I was at home, as many of you know. I was at home and I was putting up Christmas lights on the outdoor because we had to get a bunch of not railing. We have like I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's a post with like posts on top. It's like some like aesthetic thing where like the true utility of it, I have no idea, but it's just like aesthetic. A bunch of the wood was rotten, so it got taken down. But what we had hooks screwed up to the top of it, right? And then we had Christmas lights hooked onto that, right? And there's Christmas lights along. Those, when the post got replaced, the Christmas lights had to get taken down. The things got taken down, right? So I come along and people are like, oh, please, Twichty, can't you put the Christmas lights in? And I'm like, of course, guys. I'm not the Grinch, okay? So I go, you know, I get a power drill. I get a little cute tool. Oh my god, I got a tool belt. That was really fun. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Wearing a tool belt is really fun because honestly, my dad never used tool belts from what I can remember. But there was a tool belt in the workshop, and so I just grabbed it because I was like, why not? It was really convenient. And then I got some hooks, and then the thing is, I put on gloves. Why? Because the thing is, turning the hooks in, like turning the hooks in using my fingers, that hurt so much because it was basically like, you know, you drill halfway and then the hook itself has like spiral edges, so you can like twist it in, but it was starting to hurt really bad because there's so much pressure on such like a small surface or something like that.
Spirit of inquiry. Guess they didn't want anyone coming here with questions like we're doing.
Okay, yeah, Ishtar, you be funny. Go. Anyways, right, so I was wearing gloves, as one does, and the issue was, at one point I got hair on my tongue, and so then I didn't want to take the gloves off because I was just trying to do work, and so I was trying to get the hair off my tongue. It was literally impossible with the gloves. Absolutely impossible. There's something, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy, like, how dexterous? How dexterful? We're finding out. You know what, guys? Today is going to be a stream of Googling. Dexterous? Dexterous. Showing or having skill, especially with hands. See, now the issue is that it's because I don't know the, like, the tense of the word to use, and I realize that me typing in... I'm going to say dexterous. Dexterous. Dexterous? I feel very dexterous with my hands, right? You know. I can pick up a phone. Fine. Picking up fine things, fine. Wearing gloves... God, talk about, it's insane. Like, I literally can't pick up anything. And it's just such a crazy contrast. Because the thing too was I had the little hooks, right? And then I had them in my tool belt, and then I had them in a little plastic container, and then I had them deep down, and I literally couldn't reach anything. Now, I want to clarify that these were like workman gloves. I don't really know. It's interesting because, like, right, they're like thicker. And they're like wider. I guess I wonder why they're wider. Is it to fit more fingers and I just have small fingers? Or is there a difference? Because, right, because like obviously there's like not like skin tight gloves, but there's gloves that like are more exact to your fingers. But these were a little bit wider. And I don't know if it's because they were bought bigger and I just have time. I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I don't have big hands. I really don't. You see this hand here? This cannot palm anything. Well, I definitely can't palm a basketball. I can palm a football. Okay, I can palm a golf ball. I can palm a tennis ball. I can palm like a size something soccer ball. What is it? I don't remember the sizes. That's crazy though. I remember their sizes. That was one thing that always tripped me out. There's actually sizes to soccer balls. You know, if you don't know, I think soccer balls get bigger, maybe, or do they get smaller? I don't know. Let's soccer ball sizes. Let's see. A 5 best suited for players 12 and older. Yeah, okay. Okay, they get bigger, which I don't really know why they get bigger, but yeah, soccer balls get bigger as you get older, usually in soccer, and there's like different, and there's like There's different regulations use different balls, and it's all honestly kind of confusing, but it's kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna die. I mean, actually, the Spirit of Inquiry, thanks for asking about me. What are you doing? No, this is Frostbite though, right? God, guys, I think I've played this game too much. I think I've played this game too much. Thank God. I am dead. However, I killed the boss. Some people should say that I did not notice that second dot. Okay. Well, in my opinion, I should win. Because let's be real here. Killing the boss, what's the minion gonna do? Okay? The minion can't do jack all. But it's fine. You know what, guys? Here's the thing. I'm getting back into it. I'm warming up, okay? You'll have to figure it out. Well, I'm actually not warming up. There's actually a cold breeze on my back right now. Luckily, my jacket... 20k. Damn. Damn. Wish I hit that in Marvel Rivals. Okay. We're gonna flee. I do think the boss is just gonna respawn, so I think this is literally worthless, which is a little unfortunate. The good part, obviously, being a Mirage. What? Everything's good. Oh, I know what world's after Mirage. It's Imperia, isn't it? Oh, not Imperia. Oh, guys, I don't like Imperia. I don't find Imperia fun. I don't find it silly. In fact, I find it slightly annoying. Okay, round 2. I think my issue is that I need to, and this is an issue that I had recognized a million years ago. I need a regular AoE that's not a shad requiring. Because obviously my shads just go down, and then that creates issues for me. Okay. But this should go great. Also, technically I wasn't full HP. Which, interestingly enough, I'm not full HP now. Okay, guys? And that's, you know what that says? I'm not afraid of a challenge. Okay? I'm not afraid to be a winner. I hate cold water. I hate cold water so much. Holy crap, I hate cold water. Guys, I'm not really sure why I hate cold water. In my head, I think it's because I, as a human being, get cold easily. But I really am not a fan of cold water. I would always rather drink hot water 100% of the time. Fun fact, which backed up by almost negative science. And by negative science, I mean negative science that I've ever looked at. But I'm pretty sure it makes sense. Warm water hydrates you more. Cold water does not. It feels nice. It does not hydrate you as much. And that, as a young child, truly spoke to me because I was like, God forbid I'm dehydrated as a 2-year-old. Not 2-year-old. I guess it was really in high school. It'd be high school when I was really drinking a lot of water. Not that I didn't drink water before, but I really started during swim. That's the funky thing about swimming. Swimming is kind of funny because it's like you get really dehydrated and you get really tired, yet you're surrounded by water, which is just, you know, oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, you know, trapped at sea in a boat. Oh, look, there's some great water. Oh, wait, it's salt water, and it's going to make you more thirsty, and then make you go insane, and then you're going to die. Another horrible way to die. From sun? Horrible. Getting trapped at sea? Horrible. I was talking to someone who wanted to be an astronaut, and they were talking, and I was like, that's really insane and cool. Like, I would love to go to space. And I think zero gravity would be amazing. I think it'd be the coolest thing ever. Guys, who doesn't want to float around? Do I think that I would look as good because my blood would rise and make my face look more red? No. And not that that's really anyone's probably first concern. That is on my bucket list of concerns. That is on my list. But more obviously that's one thing to be concerned about. And then another thing is spacewalks. I don't want to go on a spacewalk and then I don't want to fly off in space. Because the issue is I would gaslight myself into saying that someone would come and hit me. I'd be like, guys, Mars, Venus, they're not that far away. Mind you, obviously I can't live on Mars or Venus. Oh my, it's just horrible. I just hate the concept of like knowing you're gonna die and there's nothing you can do about it. Like that just seems like, which I guess, I mean, the reverse of that, as a human, we all know we're gonna die and there's nothing we can do about that. Not that one man's not trying, you know, he's what? If you don't know, there's some man who like is really obsessed with anti-aging and he does a billion things and it like, I assume he probably still is, but he was like replacing his blood with his son's blood or something. Something like kind of cuckoo banana sauce. And the honest truth is he doesn't look that great. He really doesn't. And not that maybe his biological clock is like slower, but like the anti-aging, but yeah, either way, you know, we're all destined to death, which is sad, but, oh, those were my guys, I have an issue with this camel costume. There's little, like, you can...
Any questions?
No.
Then I guess we can move on.
Oh. Wow, she actually kind of cooked me there. You see these, like, neck things right there? I assume those are my eyeballs. The thing is, it's so skinny. It's like, how does my head fit? No.
The ancient ones wanted to pose the ultimate question. If you steal a cat in a box without going in, how... The answer is so simple, of course. As long as you understand quantum mechanics. Now you've entered the box and messed up everything.
Oh, okay.
This is forbidden knowledge, of course. You'll have to join us now.
Okay, I was a lot more stressed. I don't know why. I thought it was, like, going to be a different boss, like a dot boss. Quantum mechanics. Guys, we all know quantum mechanics, okay? What is it? The state of being? Not the state of being. What is it? Something. Something is both, yeah, it's both 1 and 0 at the same time. Ooh. Something like that. I don't know. Guys, I will say now, I technically am invested in quantum companies, okay? I have bought quantum company stock. You want to know how much that stock was? $1.98. How much has it gone up? And here's the thing, guys. I'll tell you this right now. Hey, guys, here's free advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to me at all. But I will say, guys, at some point, quantum's going to become a thing. Not that it isn't already a thing, but at some point, it's going to become a bigger thing, and it's going to be more useful somehow, some way. So I go, if I buy a company now, at some point, it'll be good. And I have a lot of years left on me. Hopefully, fingers crossed, guys. Okay, may the two cats all being, oh, may the worm god all being, may Shalhadud, I don't know. Hopefully I live longer and then it'll be worth it. Okay, I am definitely dying a lot faster than I thought I would be. I have a feeling that there's gonna be a cheat here. Schrodinger's, you know, to be honest here, I know that, like, Schrodinger's cat is, like, a thing. Why do they have a different name? It's not, there's no way that's copyrighted. There's no way it's like, ooh. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ha ha ha. Okay, so one of them's life and does boring life stuff. And the other, oh, and the, damn. Apparently the death one is just considered a minion. That's actually really embarrassing for them. Okay, if I get a shat, I'll be fine. Oh, I'm already at 41%? Oh, okay. And they have negative resist, and they have essentially negative HP. Damn. Crazy day to be me. Well, crazy day to be successful. Thank God. Why are we blasting you with things? Should I don't know. I never took a class on quantum mechanics. I think that'd be interesting. I think the one thing about physics that really interested me is, and from, guys, now this is me either, if anyone in chat is a physicist, feel free to correct me. Feel free to jump in. Do whatever you want. From my understanding of physics, the funky thing about physics is essentially, guys, right? Physics is laws of the universe. And laws are a little bit of quotation. It's our understanding of how the universe interacts with things, right? Gravity, right? The theory of gravity. I drop thing, it go down, right? And the idea is that on, like, on a macro scale, that is applicable. The issue, not obviously, but the issue is when you get to the tiny scale, the micro scale, the tiny scale. And when I say teeny tiny, I mean really teeny tiny. That's when our laws of physics change radically and no longer are the same. Not that gravity isn't gravity. I have no idea about that. I would actually be a great question, but moral of the story is, from what I understand, that changes, and that's where quantum mechanics come into be. It's when we get the tiny, I think. Something like that. Also, you could just watch Ant-Man. Ant-Man essentially probably explains that some way, somehow. That's the whole thing in Ant-Man in, like, quantum space. Ooga booga. Hello, DeepFX. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Thursday. That's, I mean, that's fair that she can't stop yapping. I feel like if I understood physics, I would want to yap about it. Like, because here's my thing is, I think physics is, like, the coolest thing in the world. I think, like, understanding how things work. Like, guys, I only took, what? I took one physics? Yeah, I took one physics class in my entire, that's kind of depressing. Ooh, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. And I'm glad you're okay. I took AP Physics in high school, as one does. And I loved it. Well, let me clarify something. I loved learning about how things worked because I found it very interesting. I also think the fun thing about physics, is that theoretically you can, like, show it all in person. Right? Because I don't know. I'm sure everyone has seen there's this a professor at some Texas university, and she gets really enthusiastic about physics, and she has all these videos where she like shows a bunch of theories and explanations of like centrifugal force and like you know, like there's like the common one also is like, you know, you put a ruler on a table, right? And you hit the ruler and the ruler doesn't snap, but then you put a piece of paper over the ruler on the other side and you hit the ruler and it snaps. And that's like another example, and those things are just really cool to me. And the cool thing for me especially is that and here in Greece we've had physics classes since primary school. Oh, okay, Greece. Oh, that's very exciting, and that's very cool. I don't know. We don't have a class for physics. I'm sure we do like I'm sure we do like easy physics in grade school. Not that I remember, I'm gonna be honest here. But we do like in high schools when you can like take dedicated physics. I don't really know if I'm sure we like covered basic things, but we definitely didn't get too fun with it. I mean, most physicists are Greek, makes sense. Okay, fair. No, that's very fair. I'm gonna be honest here, I had no idea, and that's really good to know. Guys, I'm gonna be honest here. My knowledge of knowledgeable people is horrendous. Okay, let's. Yeah. Something. Booga booga booga. The lamp. Oh.
Oh, master, it's so clean.
Oh.
All right, I'll put my lamp here. No
I feel like there's something.
just in case.
Wasn't
I'm
there a
going to
show
go
where they
first
went to
so I can
lamps?
tidy up a bit. Oh,
Maybe I'm
thank
thinking of
the
this.
Sans. After seeing the
Oh,
inside of
I
this
remember
lamp,
this. He
I
betrays
can't
us.
believe
He betrays us. He's a big stinker and he betrays us. Where are we going here? Yes? No. I swear there's something. So my Greek school shoved it in our face. Hey, I don't know. I learned. Hey, the one thing I can say about American school is you're gonna learn about America's victories and not our losses. Okay. If there's one thing we love talking about, it is the Revolutionary War, which is fair because it essentially is the founding of our country. But also, we won. You know, and there's some other wars that the U.S. has engaged in where. You know, we didn't exactly come as victorious, and those are not particularly as popular. Now, mind you, I will also say, me personally, as a student, avoided history at all costs because that is my least favorite subject on the planet. In the sense that it's the way it's taught, though, because I took medieval history in college from what was it? I don't know. It was like 16 or 1700 medieval history, and that was good, and that was really good. And so I really do think it was just the way it was taught in high school. I just was not vibing with my history teachers. I also can actively say I did not like my history teacher, so we learned about our losses, and that's good. And I mean, technically, I'm not saying like we didn't. Like, we learned about the Vietnam War, we learned about things to an extent, but I don't think the focus wasn't much on that. Mind you, I don't know what's going on with school now, because oh, hello, Quality. Hello.
Well,
I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Thursday. No, yeah, history, I think history teachers are truly, like, a hit or a miss. Okay. I'm hesitant, but I'm hesitant with purpose. The one thing I can't get over now, though, is, Google Classroom. All the students use Google Classroom now. And because one of my friends is a math teacher, and she was showing me her Google Classroom, and I was like, damn. This is just, it's so different. It's just so, he has no cheats, easy peasy. Oh, thank you for the lore. That's very good to know. Like, it's just like crazy because in college, like, I don't know, when I went to college, which really was like a year ago, so it's really not that long ago, but like, you know, like you have like, you know, you go online, you have your syllabus, you have your assignments, and you have your homework. And it's like simple, easy. But it's like very structured, and the way that like, I feel like her Google Classroom is set up, not that every Google Classroom is, but it's like, it was so similar to college. I thought that was kind of crazy. And in some ways, well, really only good in my head, because I'm like, you know, I think it's nice when the transition between, like grades is easier, right? Because it's like, oh, if like you're, right? Because theoretically the transition from high school to college is hard. Is it really hard in my opinion? I think it's hard because, you know, making friends is hard. I think that professors are nicer, everyone's chill, and you get to do cooler things. So I'm gonna be honest here. I think college is pretty dope, but I do think that making friends can be very difficult. Not that I had any difficulties, obviously, guys. No, I totally had so many friends my freshman year of college. I had so much fun. Though COVID really did come and save me, honestly, a little bit from my loneliness, because then I went back home and then all my friends were back home and then they were all on Discord and bada bing, bada boom. What do you know? I gamed the rest of my freshman year. Not that I didn't game freshman year. I did. Though it was a little funky, just because I was in a triple, and so I had towels hanging down because I was on top bunk. Basically it was right. So we imagine bunks or beds, two bunk tables. Okay. God. Anyway, sorry guys. Two bunk beds, right? And so I was sleeping on the top bunk, so then on the bottom bunk I had my desk, and so then I had my gaming computer, and then my roommate slept on the bottom bunk. And so the light, you know, as you can imagine, computers create light, go ooga booga, you trying to sleep, not so good. So I would hang towels, and create like a little alcove, which is also kind of fun, you know, it was a little secretive, and it was kind of a blast. Oh, Bionic, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hi, Yossi24. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful, terrific Thursday. Hope everything's going great. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Oh, hello, Night Moon Trickster. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Hello, Bionic. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope everyone's doing great. We need to go... No. Yes, King of Taurus. Thank you very much. But yeah, so that was... I gamed. And then the nice thing, guys, my junior year of college, well, that's when I moved back after COVID, and I moved into a house. And so me and my roommate, we had it set up, and people really, my other housemates didn't agree with this, but it was really genius. I'm tired, but I played a lot of HSR.
I told him all that anger wasn't healthy. You were there. I may be a junior genius.
Oh, Honkai Star Rail. Oh, okay. If I said I enjoyed I'm assuming that's what it is. If it's not what it is, I apologize. Here's what I know about it. One of my housemates played it a lot in college, and the power creep is unreal. Okay. Ooga booga. Yeah. Okay. But it basically what happened is in junior year when I wanted to game, we had both our beds. We had opposite desks at the end of our beds, right? So if you imagine that, like, imagine I had a bed. Now I'm trying to think. If I had a bed to my right, which I do, which is my bed. But instead of it being my bed, my roommate's bed would be right next to my desk. And that way the light that would be shining wouldn't be in my roommate's face, but would theoretically be in my face of my bed, which was across. And that worked out really well. Imagine we had a bed. Yeah. But yeah, so basically that was how I did it. And then and then I moved. And then guys, I graduated college. Woo. And then I moved to LA. And now guys, there's no one in my room. There's no one here. There's no one to bother me. Have I still gotten a noise complaint? Yeah, because my apartment's stinky. Okay, my window is closed. That scared me. I'm not gonna lie, guys, because I opened my window at night because I love the cold air plus the whatchamacallit, the bed, the warmth. Oh my god, that did scare me because I can't get another noise complaint. That would be a problem. And guys, I've gotten one noise complaint. Okay, one still haunts me to this day. But yeah, but now there's no one here. Plus my roommate's not even here because they're rude and they're still at home. And what's sad is they're working from home too. Well, it's not sad, but it is sad that they have to work from home. But they said they missed me. And that's pretty cool, right? I appreciate when my roommate says they miss me because, guys, I'm not gonna lie. As many other people in the world, I suffer from something called anxiety when I get stressed that people I get stressed that people don't like me. And so I do like it when my roommate confirms my well-being and makes me feel like I am actually loved. Not that I don't necessarily feel like I'm loved, but you know, it's nice. It's nice when your roommate says he miss you and not that my roommate's gonna ditch me. I also would say that My current living choices in LA for having a roommate are limited to about 1, which is them. So if they ever at any point decide to ditch me, that's gonna be a problem. Not that I could I could try to live by myself. That sounds horrible. Guys, I don't know if anyone here lives by themselves, and if you do, let me know how it works, because I have no idea how, because I cannot live by myself. I need someone else. It's just too... okay, I will clarify. I think if you're a really social person who goes out, then I kind of understand living by yourself. But as someone who never literally leaves my apartment ever, that sounds like the worst thing ever, because then I would actually have 0 human contact. And I think I need less human contact than other people. Like I spend most of my life gaming with other people, and that's absolutely wonderful. I do think I need a little bit of it. I just think I need a little bit of it. There's something, you know, about another human being touching your skin, that just makes you feel a little more alive. Okay. Yeah, Squall, more like, am I gonna get through this shield? I think I have +5 Pierce. How much Pierce do I have? I don't actually know how much Pierce I have. Wait, when do I... Wait a minute. Guys, I think I'm supposed to hit the Cabal. What level am I? We need to figure this out. The Cabal here, Wizard 101. Because someone... We went on that entire... Guys, like a month ago, when we were talking about this whole thing about what is the best gear to get. Oh, you can craft Cabal gear?
Only one of those traitorous
Okay. I am level 121. Okay, and that's 125. So I don't even need to worry about this. But I have 27 accuracy, 24 pierce, with +5. Okay, +5 from my minion. Okay, that makes sense.